And going back to like the emotional aspect, how do you think makeup influences self-esteem and confidence, especially when it comes to like when you're aging gracefully? I know
Yeah,
we're talking about teens,
yeah,
and but as
yeah,
you get older, I notice my mom, she's telling me like, oh, I don't wear makeup anymore. Like what?
right.
So she's been giving me like all of her old eyeshadows, which they may be outdated, by the way. Oh, and that's one thing I wanted to ask a little bit later. So remind me about asking the expiration dates of things.
Yeah,
But how can we age gracefully yet still look like bomb?
yeah. So, yeah, I know it can get so controversial, right? Because so many people, when we look at actors and actresses and we're like, gosh, they look so great, and then we start to do the comparison thing again, right? And I have to tell my clients, look, we want to age gracefully, right? We want to take care of ourselves. But when the standard is looking at these actresses that get the Botox and the fillers and all that, and don't get me wrong, if that's something that works for you to build up your confidence, that's great. What I'm trying to say is, again, like with the teenagers, embrace what you have, take care of what you have so that you can maintain it as long as possible. So yeah, for us to age gracefully when we're talking about makeup, though, I tell people less is more. And I'm definitely realizing that too as I get older. I'm opting more for the because I used to be so oily, so I would really do the whole matte primers and the mattifying foundations and things like that. And they were a little bit on the heavier side, but now as I'm getting older, I'm like, you know what, I don't need that coverage anymore. My skin isn't oily anymore. I kind of miss it because I don't have that nice glow. So now I opt for more things that are like more like a tinted moisturizer that has an illuminator in it or something like that. So yeah, as we get older, our skin starts to get more dull and we start to lose the elasticity. So taking collagen, it all goes back to skincare, right?
Right.
So taking those collagen supplements, helping with the elasticity and the collagen production in your own skin. As an esthetician, I do offer skincare treatments that what we're doing is we're just boosting your body's own ability to tighten and tone the skin. I have a certain facial called the nanofusion where we can infuse all kinds of great serums and nutrients into the skin, again, to allow the skin to do what it was meant to do. But as we age, things start to slow down, right? So as we get older, I start talking even more about skincare and taking care of that canvas as opposed to just wearing makeup. Because again, it's the canvas. If we take care of the canvas, the makeup, no matter what kind of makeup you put on, it's gonna look beautiful,
You
right?
are so right. Right now, I'm taking something called Beauty Boost. It's like, oh, it tastes so good too. It's like this
There
little
you go.
orange powder, and I put it in my almond milk, and I just shake
Yes,
it, and it tastes like
yeah,
a so good. And it does
like
matter what we put,
creamsicle. Yeah,
like a creamsicle. Yeah, that's what it is.
yes. Yeah, me too. I put a collagen in my either my shake or, believe it or not, in my coffee, because the best form of collagen should be in a powder form, not in a liquid
Oh,
form.
good to
Um,
know.
but yeah, so again, and to answer your question, as we get older, we want to age gracefully. I mean, think about one of my favorite actresses is Helen Mirren. She's on oh my gosh, she's been on so many different things. She was the latest one is the 1923, the Yellowstone series. I don't know if you've seen that. She just, she's got gray hair, but she just is aging gracefully. She just looks so beautiful as she ages, as opposed to some other actresses, like even my daughter's, like she doesn't even recognize them from when they were in another show. My
Mm.
daughter commented on, oh gosh, I mean, she looks like she's young again, but it looks weird. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, exactly, because they're trying so hard to reverse time as opposed to just owning it and living in the skin they have and just taking care of it so it could be the best it could be at this moment in time. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, makeup for me is so great when the canvas is at its optimum and its healthiest.